Okay, so the third part, right, we've got a parallelogram here. So what thing about parallelogram is these two sides there both add up to 180. So if we know one's 134, so we'll do 180, take away the 34, and that leaves us with 146 degrees. So the recipe uses 5x to make 7 omelets. So how many eggs do you need for 13? So what we'll do is we'll do 5 shared by 7. Yep, and then just times that by 13. Okay, so we're dealing with calculators here, so we can actually just let the calculator do the brunt of the work. But as long as we type it in like that, it'll tell us we need 9.28. And we can't get 9.28. So we'll just class it as 9x. So what have we got? No, some relative frequency. So the colours of cars travelling by a school are recorded as such. So it says find the experimental probability that the next car is going to be white. So there's your white. So it's going to be 27 out of something. And it's going to be 27 out of these three added together. So 13 plus 27 gives us 40 so far. And plus the 23 gives us 63. So it's 27 over 63. So what you would do is use your calculator button. So if you just type that in as it is, 27 divided by 63, and then it will simplify it for us if you don't want to do it, and eventually becomes 3 over 7. Alright, or you could have just divided them both by 9. So 27 into 9 becomes 3, 67 becomes 3. 67, I know what I mean. Population of a town decreased from 5977 to 4977 to 4577. So we've got a decrease, so it's gone from that to that. So we'll work out the difference in the two values, which ends up being 400. So it decreased by 400, so we'll do 400 shared by the original value, which it started off as 4977. Then times our answer by 100. That will get us out. So 400. Again, use a calculator. 4977 times 100. And that gets us our percentage change, which is, so it'll be written as 8. On a calculator, so 8.03697, all other numbers. So if it's 2 decimal places, we're going to stop it there. So it'll be 8.0, and then because that's a 6, pushes it up to 4. So the points 16 and minus 13 and minus 27 and 11 form a line segment. So let's sketch that there. It wants the midpoint of that line there. Alright. So what we basically want to do is we want to work out the halfway point between my two x values, which go from 16 to minus 27. So what we'll do there is we'll do 16 plus 27, then divide by 2. I should have said 16 plus minus 27. Which becomes 16 minus 27. Minus 11 divided by 2. So our x value is going to be half of that, so minus 5.5. Then I'll do the same with my 2x's, so my 2x's start at minus 13, and then plus 11, then divide by 2. So minus 13 plus 11 gets into minus 2, divide that by 2, you just get minus 1. So that would be the midpoint of that line, working out the midpoint of your x values, which is those two there, and your midpoint of your y values. Factorise fully. We've got 30j squared k plus 66jk. Right, so what we could have, so what goes into 30 and 66, we can get 6 into them both. So we'll go with 6. We can also get a j into them both, so, and also a k as well. So how many 6 is going to 30? It's going to be 5. And then we're left with 1j, so 5j. So we've got rid of that k because it's there, we've got rid of one of those j's. Plus, how many 6 is going to 66? And it's 11, we're getting rid of the j and the k, so that's it there. So 6jk brackets 5j plus 11. So a square has got the length 7x plus 8. So the thing about a square is all your sides are the same, aren't they? So if that's 7x plus 8, that's also 7x plus 8, and then those two will be the same. Right, so what we'll do is we'll add up all of these. So we've got 7x, might as well put it there. So we've got 7x, we've got 4 lots of 7x, so what we've got is we've got 28x. Yep, and then we've got 4 lots of 8, so 28x plus 32 equals 172. So I'll work that backwards. I'll take off my 32 first. So 172 minus 32 gives us 140. Then I'll do 140 shared by 28, and that gets me my answer, which is 5. So x in this case is 5.